Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best starters around do battle next. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but this will land out there just foul.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts is retired to lead off the ball game. Andrew Benintendi is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in. This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you could hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So stepping in, Chris Sale. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out base hit, and that means Jason Worth will hit this inning as well.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jason Worth. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Sale sets. 0-1 on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that misses for ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a touch outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
number 13.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 1 for 5.
Matt Wieters.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Steven Strasburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-1. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jackie
And he
Bradley
waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
now batting. Catcher.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Chris Sale.
The pitcher,
He's
number
0 for 1
41.
thus far.
Chris Sale.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Xander Bogaerts checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready for another chance? Trey Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Turner is on his way home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 1-2, here it comes. To short. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bogaerts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out of the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Worth. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too low. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. Now in the box, Steven Strasburg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Worth. Gone! Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Leon. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's on the move again from first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. 34. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first. A double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Sale. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Chopped fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit down the third baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And that's up and in for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hanley Ramirez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he's going to add to the total. 14. Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Washington. Left fielder.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The catcher number 32.
Here comes the first pitch.
Waiters.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Steven Strasburg. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chris Heisey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. In now is Adam Eaton. Last time through was a base hit. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Joe Blanton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is line to left. Worth is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready once again, Chris Sale. And an opportunity here. Now he'll step off. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Oh, and a little Kentucky fastball that time by Blanton. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Murphy is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Turner.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Push softly over toward the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate,
Right fielder,
Bryce
number
Harper.
34.
He was a double play victim last time around.
Harper.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Craig
Third
Kimbrell
baseman.
takes the ball now in inning number.
Zimmerman. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46.
Adam
Pitching
Lind
for
will
Washington,
get the call to pinch
number
hit here as
26.
we'll see what he can do with two out and the
Lind.
base is empty. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3 innings of solid work. He deserves a lot of credit.
The final line score.